And I seen a guy sitting on a couch. And I laughed at it. He said, hi. I said, hi. And Tex came in.
Manson gave Tex Watson leather laces from around his neck to tie up Lino LaBianca. Then Manson left without leaving any fingerprints.
I told the other dudes, I'll see you later, man. You know, like, I'll catch it on the run, man. I'm gone, man. And I split, man.
Did he leave instructions?
Yeah. He told Tex, don't scare them like last night.
Yeah, I remember something like that, but I don't remember exactly the right words. If you're going to go to war and you're fighting your enemy and you kill him when he's afraid, you know, it's a bad omen. It's bad.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave them there?
Okay. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I walk a line.
You knew murder was going to take place and you weren't going to be there.
I don't think about murder.
Is that why you left?
No, that ain't why I left. I left. I don't know what I was thinking. I left because I left.
You knew nothing about it?
I didn't know. I did not know.
Manson was gone by the time Pat Krenwinkel and Leslie Van Houten made their way up the driveway.
The minute we walked in the house, it became clear that this was not what I had imagined. You know, before that it had always been an abstract kind of thing. And when it was the real thing, I was absolutely torn in half.
Watson, armed with a bayonet, stayed in the living room with the bound and gagged Lino LaBianca.
Pat and I took Mrs. LaBianca into the bedroom. And the sounds of Mr. LaBianca dying came into the bedroom. Horrible, guttural sounds. She started calling out to him and yelling for him. And at that moment, for a brief moment, I realized, you know, these are people that love each other.
And Tex came in and killed her.
And then Tex turned me around and handed me the knife, and he said, do something. Because Manson had told him to make sure that all of us got our hands dirty. And I stabbed Mrs. LaBianca in the lower back about 16 times.
And there was no pity?
No mercy, no. No.
Before they left, Tex Watson stopped to take a shower. The women took a snack of chocolate milk and cheese. And then...
It had been said by Charlie to make sure that there was all these witchy signs. And I went, and Mr. LaBianca was already dead. And I had gotten a fork, and I stabbed him with a fork repeatedly, and eventually left the fork in him. And then I wrote words all over the house.
Helter-skelter.
Helter-skelter. And
Rise.
Rise, and I think there was something else.
Pigs.
Pigs, probably.
Did you tell the women to do their witchy things?
I said, if you're going to do something, leave something witchy. Just like I would tell you, if you're going to do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there.
I just want to clear up. You're not saying that drugs were the reason you did what you did that night?
No.
You hadn't taken them that night? You weren't fueled by
No.
acid that night?
No.
In the end, Abigail Folger was stabbed 28 times. Frykowski, 51 times. The LaBiancas a total of 67 times. I think for most people, the inconceivable thing is, apart from murder, the savagery of it. Who are you, they would say, that savagery could live in you?
I don't believe any of us had any concept of really what we were doing. In other words, I don't even think we know how to define what brings death. We were so locked in, like, it's just like, okay, okay, just somehow, if I just keep doing this, this will make death. This will bring death.
How do you live with knowing that was inside of you?
It's not easy. If anything, the older I get, the harder it is. Mrs. LaBianca was younger than I am now. I took away all that life.